Is it going? Is it going? I think it's going. Okay, here we go. Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the hotel room. Game night edition, starring Angelina and Colt. That's me. Hello, everybody. Dance it out with us.
Oh, yeah. Get your dogs, get your cats. You know. Baby head, you got a little smooch on you.
Hello, everybody.
Hi,
hello,
guys.
hello.
Oh my gosh. Hey, Delani.
Delani, Mom T. Hello, everybody. And welcome to Game Night with Colt and Ange. We have missed y'all so much. Been running around the world. Have not been able to get here. Speaking of, say hello in the comments. Let me grab our something that we will talk about in 4 minutes so we don't get kicked off. Did you put it back in here? I did.
I don't think I grabbed it. Oh my gosh, you guys, what a week we've had. So if you haven't been here in a second, Colt was filming a movie safely. It was awesome.
Yeah,
and
socially distanced movie.
Came here to Georgia, and we've just been visiting family, and we have some more projects taking us away tomorrow, actually. Yeah. But it's been a great 2 weeks. It has. Hanging, seeing friends, seeing family. Really awesome. It's awesome and cuckoo, because everyone you love all at once. It's kind of like a wedding. It's definitely a lot. And we're going to get into that in a second. But right now, let's talk about the second. Remember we told you guys about the first COVID test that we had for the movie and how it was a pretty pleasant experience. Mm-hmm. And I think some people on here were talking about getting brain stem stabbed and all sorts of things. We had a second one for another little thing that we did here today that we're going to talk about in a second. And I'm not going to lie. It was that person, that nurse was taking out aggression. She was not. Yeah, I had to have been. Because for any here. Yeah, when you were on the movie, you had to get tested every 3 days. But the way that they did it was the same. It was the same person. She was super nice, and she had a very thin Q-tip, and she was tilt your head back, and we tilted back, and it was very okay, good. We're almost done. This is good. This person, I put my head back, and they went, put your head down. And I was and they were like, put your head down. Okay. And I put it down and they were like, nah. Guys, my eyes were watering and I had I was as soon as she pulled it out, I was couldn't stop sneezing. Oh yeah. It was pretty bad. She kind of was mummifying us, Yeah. Isn't that I felt like my brains were turning to mush and they were just scramble egging my brain. And then she pulled it out and I was like, did you pull my brain out? Is it gone? It was pretty awful, but good news, both negative for a second time. Very, very exciting. Let's say hi to everybody. Val is here. Hey, Val. Pachette, Delani, everybody. Kayla's here. Kayla. Yeah, Pachette, I didn't mean to scare you about this, but I'm not going to lie. It was gnarly. It was a pretty... I think it depends on who you get, It's sometimes you can even get a finger prick and it's nothing. And sometimes a finger prick is the worst thing you've ever had. Yeah. When we gave blood, I had a very different experience than you did. Again. Yeah. So her nurse came to my nurse's room and was like, hey, I don't know what's going on with these needles, but it happened again. And my nurse was like, are you serious? Again, before she even spoke. She kept stabbing me, you guys. And messed it and couldn't get blood. And I was like, how do you not get blood? You just cut her a bunch of times. I don't know. It was crazy. Taking a break from SAT prep for this live. Thanks for giving me a fun break from the school. Delani. Good luck, babe. Good on you. I'll say SAT prep was rough for me. I didn't have the focus, I don't think. I was too everywhere. Good luck, babe. We're sending you love. Yeah. You're going to be amazing. Yes. You're going to be amazing. The focus that you probably have now, totally different than we did then. I would say I was real scatterbrained. Back then. Back then. Come on now. There was no way I was going to focus on that. This baby's really smart, though. She's got it. Yeah, you got it. Everybody throw Delani some love. If you have any tips for the SAT, including how to spell SAT, which I got 98% on.
I feel like I did pretty well on that part. Val, oh no, I'm just learning how to draw blood myself, and it's terrifying for me to poke people. I mean,
Val, I would trust you a million times more than this woman.
This person openly didn't know what they were doing and didn't even really try to know what they were doing. When they came to my room, it was my nurse was trying to be kind of jovial about it, but was mad because apparently this other nurse had messed up so many times that by the time she left, she was like, it's not the machine, it's you. Like she was mad at this other nurse. Yeah. And I think she was mad that the nurse kept being allowed to keep doing it. But other than that, we had a great time.
It's fine. We're all alive. Our brains are intact and we're not bleeding.
Uh-oh. Mr. William Patrick Harrigan Ty Jr.'s in here. Whoop, whoop. Ty's in the house here. Okay. So we got to do a really, really great project, and I'm so happy that we waited to talk about this. But before we talk about that project, let's get to our favorite part of the game early on. What's everybody drinking? Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we are drinking one of our favorite exciting things. Let's get our faces out of here and hide this. Sammy Klaus. This is Sammy Klaus Classic.
All right, guys, if you don't know this beer, it's technically a malt beverage, but don't let that deter you.
Yeah, no, it's quality.
So I believe it's from Belgium.
No, it is from Austria. It's from the Eggenberg Brewery.
Similar though, and so we found this beer like I don't want to say 7 years ago.
Yeah.
And we found it around Christmas time, and
for a reason.
Just so happens, Sammy Klaus stands for Santa Claus.
And it's only brewed once a year around the holidays
in Austria. And
but for the last 3 or 4 years, we haven't been able to find it anywhere.
And it's delicious. It's actually a better price point than our favorite beers from Dogfish. I think we're talking about like $7 a bottle.
No, it's $5 a bottle.
No, well, it should be more.
14% ABV. It's like a Dogfish Head.
You guys.
Like Danger Cap series, the ones we're always showing y'all.
But the thing is, it's like a gingerbread house in a bottle. And it is definitely sweet, but the booziness kind of cuts it, and it's delicious. And I want you to all go try and find this.
Yes.
We'll put the you spell it in the comments. You have to find it. It's insane. What are you guys drinking now?
All right, my mom's drinking Kung Fu Girl. We got Val pizza and drinking Pepsi. Love it. Pear cider for Chet. Nice. Kayla's on a Blue Moon. Okay.
Oh.
All right. Well.
Yeah, this is a nice way to round out the night.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited about this.
I had a little vodka before with
our
friends, the Thais.
Who we were just going to talk about. We had an amazing experience.
Let me get a glass.
What? Nah.
No, you want to drink it? You want it to aerate?
Yeah.
We're not being fancy.
We're not being fancy about it. All right. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Thank you for being here with us. I know it's been a second since we've had a game night, but I'm really excited about this one because we got some really fun stuff to talk about first. And then the game. She says we've played this before. I don't think we have. Have we ever played Act It Out on here? It's one of the Heads Up games from Ellen.
It's on the Heads Up app.
But it's acting. There's no like talking technically.
I feel like we have, but I mean, you guys.
Y'all know better than we do. We're bad at this technology and memory stuff. See, everybody said no. I win. I win.
You know what? I'm confused. I think you guys we like. Remember we drew a picture. We remember when we were at home. We have the chalkboard thing.
That's not the same thing.
No, wait, no, it's not. But for some reason, maybe I'm confused because we were like drawing and acting. I don't know. Whatever. It's gonna be really fun though.
Okay.
Now you went to the glass.
Yeah, I went to the glass because you were totally right. It needed to be fancy.
Who else is drinking? Oh, Val is currently eating pizza and drinking Pepsi. My girl. That's what it is.
See? Not the same game. Thank you, Pachette. All right, so what we were doing today was this really awesome thing that our friends, but it was my friend first.
Our best friends, our family.
Yeah, you've probably heard me talk on the channel about my best friend Billy before, and he and his wife are doing an amazing thing. They're two phenomenal Broadway actors and performers that have literally performed all over the world, from the West End to Broadway to national tours to you name it, they've done it. And they are now doing this thing here in Georgia called Project Broadway. Check them out. I'll link their stuff down below. When Billy texts me the link to, any information that we can share. If you have
family in Atlanta or happen to, that are kids interested in music.
They also do virtual stuff. So you're going to want to reach out. Right. You want to know about Broadway? Totally. They're the people to go through.
So we had some fun with those kiddos today.
Yeah. Awesome. And they invited us to teach a dance class because they're talking about the golden age of Broadway today. And we are fortunate that literally half of our resumes are from the golden age of Broadway, and that our teachers were also somehow from the golden age of Broadway. And so
we're very lucky.
And so we got to teach with them today and then go visit their baby boy who just turned 11 months old. And it was the best. So, yeah, shout out to them and the whole Thai family who's checking in. Yeah, so we always talk about our favorite part of love. Oh, do you want to give the disclaimer?
Ooh,
I mean, we're way too late.
We're rushing. We're rushing tonight. Yeah, we are. Too late. This is a family show. If you're here, you know the rules. Though we talk about. It's not a family show. That's the thing. It's not.
I was like, what?
This is not a family show.
No, it's a show about love.
About love, and sometimes about family, but it is not a kids show.
No.
So put the kiddos in the other room. Put your headphones on, because everything and anything is always on the table, and you know how that goes.
Yeah, and if you've been watching The Refinery or our Tuesday shows lately, you know that this one's just going to throw anything onto the table just to prove that point. No, it's always got a point. I'm kidding.
Sometimes it comes up.
I love this. Val said, love Billy. Watching him in Finding Neverland was literally the most magical thing ever. I agree. I saw that show and he was phenomenal. And Christine, his wife, was also on that tour. Not when I saw it, but
Val's a Broadway baby. She loves the musicals. She does the musicals in Texas, I believe. Val put in the regional the theater that you I think do the shows at sometimes. Either way, she knows everybody.
She knows
everybody in the biz.
Old
She's
hat.
A star. Yeah.
All right. So yes, that was the next part that we were talking about is usually our favorite part of love. Mm-hmm. And that was one of my favorite parts this week. There was kind of an overriding thing, but one of the more kind of microcosmic things was talking about this art form that we are a part of, that we love so much, that is going through a lot. And somebody just wrote me the other day, someone that I worked on the film with, one of the PAs on the film, text or Instagram, I don't even know how to say it, direct message me, slid into my DMs about this post that I have up about I am an arts worker and what that was talking about. And some of you know about that. We've talked about it a little bit on here, but today was just this kind of going down memory lane of how much has come before us. And that's the point of what they're teaching. But looking at the history of those who came before us, and we're very fortunate that we've spent a lot of time in these shows with these people. And it was just a nice thing. That was my favorite part of love, was reminding myself, how I got here to where we are, and the amount of work that we've put into this. It's been a lot.
My favorite part of love was, so I am not from the South, as you can hear.
What? You crazy? What? Oh my God. No, this is what we sound like in the South.
But we, right?
The hair looks like sometimes a big old beauty pageant queen right here.
Sometimes you confuse the North and the East, depending on how big your hair is. But in the South. Sorry. It's been a long day. No, but my favorite part of love was that we came here to visit family, and family is blood. Family is the best friend that you married. Family is the best friend of the friend that grew up with, that's married. And so all of the family that we have here that obviously love you and embrace you, but that have embraced me, I am so appreciative of. And I think that was such a beautiful way to wrap the day, is that, Billy and Colt are best friends and have been forever. And I have a whole other section of family here and feel so loved, and your family.
Yeah. And then after this, we'll go to my mom's house and hang out and have pizza.
Just to feel so taken in by everybody. I'm very fortunate.
Well, Christine said something really beautiful today. Christine's Billy's wife. And she said, Georgia's a second home to me too. And I thought that was a really sweet thing to hear, and that you're totally right. Yeah. Everybody embraces you and loves you very much. And,
well, I'm very
which is cool, because I told them they could. So whatever.
Okay. So after we do our
Fabiana, good night. I love that. Look at that. The hearts. Come on now.
our favorite part of love. We usually recap the episodes,
you
guys. We need to
the
the
episodes this week.
A little brain dead.
Yeah,
like
we're gonna have to get forward on this. But the episodes this week,
they were kind of fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna go backwards because I can remember them. Like I remember the refinery. The refinery was really interesting this week. If you haven't gotten the chance to check it out, the thumbnail says "Let's talk about sex," and the title is "The Thumbnail Says It Best." Because
I only saw clips of it because I was doing errands, but I am so excited to watch it in its entirety because she's a queen.
Yeah. So our special guest is a clinical sexual health and well-being specialist, and she discussed literally just how, because the refinery is geared more towards hetero. I believe she said hetero identifying males,
right?
And so it's just, she was talking about how men in the traditional sense seem to understand sex and how sex is perceived in society and those things, and there was just a lot of interesting conversation about that and where things come from. And it comes back to a lot of the things that we talk about on the channel a lot. And I keep throwing this out there, but it's that Jungian theory of you're consistently having to look in the place you least want to look to move forward. If you want to move forward, you have to look in that place you don't want to look. Yeah. The thing that, and my dad said this the other day, I'm having another deja vu. Big one. Yeah, there's something cool happening. Okay, cool. So my dad said this the other day when we were visiting him. He said, when you go through life with something chained to you, your baggage is chained to you. It's just like a huge tire that it's chained to you, and you're trying to get through life, and there's something that's slowing you down. He was like, you've got to let that shit go. And I said, yeah, but the thing is, if you never look back at what it is, if you never know that you're like, God, I'm walking so slow. I can't get forward. I can't get past this thing. I can't. But if you just turn around and look, you see there's a chain attached to a big fucking tire called all of your shit and all of your baggage. Right. And that it's also not just looking at it. You then have to figure out how to untether yourself. And sometimes that's going to take acquiring a new tool and fucking cutting that shit off.
100%.
And it's hard. It's not easy. And I think that's why we talk so much about this thing. Love is not easy. And we talked a little bit about sexual education in the refinery. And what I tried to bring it back to at some point was this thing that we talk about, which we talk about sex ed in school, which in and of itself is a whole other issue that we need to get into.
Children about, body parts and things as if it's this emotionless act. We tell them how to do it.
And we don't talk anything about love, this thing that actually supports us across all of this.
Way more difficult to grasp.
It's way harder to love than it is to have sex. Like, let's talk turkey.
And we send our babies off into the world like without the proper skills to love well. And so,
and that's not necessarily, we're not saying the onus is on the school, but we're saying in general, society, parents, whatever.
We've all kind of been like, no, love is a natural feeling. So they
when you know, we've made a video about that. Nah. There's more to it.
That's part of love.
So sorry.
That's why we're part
of love. And then Thursday's episode was the episode that I was talking about, which, funnily enough, if the Thai clan is still here, it is what Billy was talking about with regards to having hair again. Mm-hmm. And we were talking about not having time for second guessing. And we were talking about it, Billy and I were talking about with regards to art and with regards to the business and our careers. But it's something that spurred this thought in this conversation between the two of us of, well, sometimes you should push yourself to put yourself in that mindset of, I don't have time to second guess myself. And if I told you the amount of hours I've wasted during self-tapes or during prep for film or prep for stage, the shit that I put myself through getting ready to go on for Kasim the first time.
Oh my gosh.
Because I second guessed everything. I was like, can I still do this? I haven't been on stage in a long time. I don't know if I'm going to be any good, and maybe I'm not funny, and maybe they really want this, and maybe it's this, and maybe no, I can't.
We overthink.
So, and just like in acting, getting yourself all of the prep, do all of the prep work that you can. So know everything you can about yourself before a relationship. Like, let's call a relationship the show. Do all of the work as much as you can, discovering yourself, dating, understanding, learning those things, getting frames of reference, knowing what you want and what you don't want. And then every time you're going into this new show, as it were, and I hate to, you know what I mean by this though, when you get there and you can be better, you can be the best version of yourself. It's not about perfectionism. I'm not perfect in this relationship. I'd love to think I am, but I'm not.
Neither am I.
I don't know. You're pretty great.
No, but no, we're always working
There's always
towards
moments.
the next thing.
Yeah, and so just acknowledging that. And
you're growing or you're dying. That's it. That's my story. I mean,
throw another little thing up in the.
I mean, that was when we made that video when we were first learning how to use the camera. So, and I think we were in like a.
That was the camera before we broke it.
Right. I think we were in like a Holiday Inn or something, and we barely knew how to use YouTube. But we should make another video of that. But yeah. I mean, if you're not growing, yeah, you're regressing, you're dying, and I think what keeps us all together in our relationships, our friendships, our family, our love, like, is the growth that we do together, and pushing each other to go forward.
Yeah, and those uncomfortable moments are going to happen, but knowing yourself well enough to not second guess yourself or to just make a choice. Mm-hmm. I love that. So that was the Thursday episode, and I can't wait to kind of flesh that out more.
What did we talk about on Tuesday?
Then I'll be honest with you.
Oh, we got into a fight the night before.
Oh, fuck, man. That sucked. That fight sucked. But I'll tell you.
Well, you go.
No, you go, please.
We're not fighting with each other. We were fighting because we had
for each other.
We were fighting for each other, and we had stepped away from ourselves, from our best selves, right? And so we were in a situation where we just, there was a lot going on, and we, for lack of a better way to explain it, we were not being our best selves.
We weren't even being close to ourselves.
We were actually trying to like prove ourselves and be something else that we're not.
We were trying to be something
before, and it wasn't right.
Yeah. And then we got back in the car and we're so far from each other that we were like.
And I was actually mad and I was mad at myself though. And I think you were mad at yourself, and they were bickering about like whatever the hell happened, which is the details don't matter. But the truth of the matter is, by the time we got home from this long drive, like we always have this little tradition, we have to have a little snack before we go to bed, and we have to sit in bed.
Like no matter how much we've eaten with anybody. So if anybody is on here that we've hung out with before, we always eat after that. No matter, even if we are stuffed, we'll have like a single piece of something sitting in the bed and be like, I love you.
And and it's like our reconnection time. I'm like, okay. But by the time we got home, we were like crying, like, I love you, I'm sorry. And like you woke me up.
I woke her up at like 4 a.m. because I was so we went to sleep, and we don't abide by the like don't go to sleep mad thing. And I've heard a lot of people say that I respect very much, but we have found that sometimes we will cause way more trouble.
Sometimes you need a second to think on it. I will say though, we never go to bed without saying I love you.
Yeah, no,
I love you
no.
is never.
We're never
like, I love you. I can't talk about this right now.
Yeah.
I love you though is always how we go to bed.
Yes.
But it was a weird situation and it was funny when we woke up because we were exhausted, a little bit hungover, and sort of just trying to get back to ourselves.
Yeah.
Like we said, we've been all around what feels like the globe this week. And I don't know, it was really beautiful to wake up next to you and have you be like, hey.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, hey.
Yeah.
I missed you.
What the fuck happened?
That's not us. Like, why were we like that?
But, and this is an important thing that we don't really, or haven't gotten to talk enough about yet, which is waking up and not just being like, you know what, let's just not talk about last night and let's just move on because we love each other.
Don't do that.
That we're not big fans of. And at 4 a.m. when I woke her up and I was just like, hey, I love you. I know we're not going to talk about it right now, but I love you. Then I know both of us hadn't really slept well up to that point and then slept. And then when we finally woke up, we were like, okay, let's talk in detail about what the fuck happened last night. And then we did, and it was awesome. And we grew.
Get into it. We both were like, we were far from our true selves anyway. So like, we can't even really be mad at each other. It was just like not the best experience, whatever. And we were just like,
and that's a way to be, that's a way to be with yourself as well as with your partner. And it's such an important part of acknowledging, okay, fuck man, like I did not do the best last night, and not being like, pain is the cleanser. Like it's not about that, right? It's going, shit, I really was not my best self. And whether it's you by yourself acknowledging those things or with somebody else, if you just say, I feel better now, I want to move on, guess what? Full circle, you're dragging a new tire. It may be a little one, maybe another little weight that's now chained to you. But until you turn around and go, oh shit. And by the end of that conversation, I mean, we even talked about it a little more today, but by the end of that conversation, I was like, this is going to be a really hard chain to let go of. But because sometimes we hold on to our baggage, knowing it's bad for us, knowing that it's painful, we're worried about other aspects of it. And especially with, close friends or family, like those things can be hard.
We oftentimes talk about in like love relationships, like sometimes we like torture ourselves and we're like, I know this person isn't right for me, but I'm so uncomfortable being single. So I'd rather, stay with you in my personal hell than risk being alone and finding, something that's truly meant for me. Yeah. But we also sometimes do that in friendships, in families, in, all kinds of relationships, work relationships, it goes for everything. Yeah. And it's so
nothing that we ever say here is solely about just your love relationships with your boyfriend, girlfriend, partner, life, whatever.
But disconnecting is not easy. It's funny. I was talking to Selena. When did we get ramen 2 nights ago? Yeah. About
Jinya.
Yeah. Billy. About a friend of ours, and I was like, you know what? I don't know. I know that, and I know you can talk like this to your best friends, right? And I was like, hey. She brought up a friend of ours that, I've kind of taken some space from. And I was like, this is what I think about this. I need to flesh this out with you. I feel like, I was contacted recently by this person and I'm just like, I love you. I send you love. I adore you. I hate confrontation. So I'm at fault because I did not make this clear enough. I am drained sometimes by your actions and by your energy. And that is at no fault of your own because I allowed it. Like I allowed to be a part of that. Yeah. It wasn't right for me, but you need to go through whatever you're going through. And that's awesome for you. I just cannot personally be a part of it. I have to protect myself and my energy, but we can't be together right now. But I adore you. And I only want good for you. Yeah. But right now we can't be together.
Yeah, it's a little too much.
Like how, and she was I think that's good. And I said, is that okay? And she said, that's okay. And I was like, sometimes, people that love you, it's almost like we need them to give us permission, Yeah. And I guess that's what friends and love is about. But, I obviously got that from you, but together, just from an outside perspective, I was like, is this good? That's okay.
But you know what? That was, and this is so important. We've talked about this recently. I didn't tell you this, but what? Derek and Clyde texted me yesterday.
No, they didn't. How random,
two people that I was on, that I worked with before that are two very, oh shit, okay, we're here. Hold on a second. The battery has died. I forgot to change it, but watch this. I'm going to change it. You guys, we are still here. The camera is just dead. So either way, this is our time. Take all the clothes off.
Oh my gosh.
I don't think I'm supposed to say
guys,
that.
This is your time to just have a little sippy.
Are we back?
Now we're upside down.
Hey! So this is the dead battery, but I got a new one in there. Okay. Candace! Oh my God, Candace is here.
This is awesome.
Oh my God. Hi, Candace. Are you... fucking
our
miss you.
badass
Love
company
you.
manager from Aladdin.
Yeah.
She's killing it.
She's the best. Okay, so we were talking about, Clyde and Derek texted me.
They did. You know what's so funny about that? No. Like they were they were so heavy in our thoughts the last 2 days because we've been brainstorming. We're working on so many different projects, but we were talking about Clyde so much lately.
Yeah. So Clyde Alves was one of the people who did that to me. Nicole, our maid of honor, was the person who did that to you. Mm-hmm. This thing that we're talking about, where sometimes when you're so draining to your friends. So I was in a relationship when I knew, at a point when I knew Clyde, and we were very close, and he was like, he and Derek were like big brothers to me. They were a little bit older than me, and they just kind of took me under their wing. and they were teaching me things, and Clyde was getting married. It was this whole thing.
Yes.
To Robin Herder, his wife, who, if you know Clyde Alves and Robin Herder,
Go follow them.
You know what? Val probably knows them. Valerie, you've probably seen them in shows.
Go follow them on Instagram. They're stunning.
They're incredible.
Yeah.
And Derek and his wife, Rebecca, we were all on the Chorus Line tour together. I was dating somebody out there. I was not my best self. This relationship was not the best of me. It was a lot of sacrifices on my part. And after a couple of times of me coming to them and not just complaining, but like breaking up and then getting back together, breaking up and then getting back together.
They watched you literally in so much torment.
Yeah. And as I kind of went down the hill, one day I went in and both of them were kind of short with me. And I was like, fuck is wrong with you? Like, who pissed in your cornflakes? And they pulled me aside and they were like, hey, we love you. We want everything for you. We have been there for you so many times. And you keep just banging your head against that fucking wall, man. So until you get your shit together, we're done. Like, you're so draining. All you do is we can't love you out of this. So our next step, our next tactic, to use a collegiate term, since my college friends are here, it became something where they were like, look, we're now hands off. We're now aggressively we cannot be your friends. To show you how important it is to us, we cannot be friends with you if you're choosing this. Because we forget. I think a lot of times, and Nicole did this to you with the relationship that you were in. She said, look, get your shit together or and they're letting you know, I love you so much that what you're consistently choosing, they're putting the onus back on you. I love that word, onus. Mm-hmm. They're putting the onus back on you to take responsibility for your actions. But I think a lot of times, I know at that time, I looked at them. Has anyone
loved you so much, though, to do that? And that's the thing.
We're lucky that people have.
We're lucky that people have. And I have to say, like, I guess the few times I've done it, I mean, you're deep in my heart at that point. Like, if we're going there, like,
if I'm willing to cut off friendship with you, it means I love you so much that I'm willing to step back to show you to what degree I'm just not here for that part. I'm not, and that's okay. The thing that was important to me was that Clyde, later, he and I talked, and he was like, I didn't do that to fix you. I did that to help me. He was like, you were so much, and you were so upset, and I hated watching that, and that hurt. I felt so bad about that. He was like, but I couldn't help you. I tried everything I knew. So finally, I had to cut that off so I could be happy.
Right.
And then he was like, and that was right when I started dating you, and he was like, you're a totally different person. And I mean, then you got people like Billy, who's been around for this whole thing, who no matter what are just like, I'll be there, but he'll also let you know, like, he would very politely be like, it doesn't sound like you're happy,
right?
But like, if you are, I mean, if you want.
I think the different thing for Clyde though is like
I had just met Clyde that year too,
right? And when you guys when you're on a tour like this, on a Broadway tour or a concert tour, I mean, you're living with these people. I mean, maybe not like in the same hotel room.
Sometimes in the same hotel and with those people when you were me.
Right. And you were, you were like, I'll live with anybody. I always need my space. But, you know, like you're with these people 24/7. So it is a little bit of a different thing. You never have your space. So if you were like, you know, and I don't know the situation, but if you were like, if it was constant drama,
I was just constantly coming in and being like, guys, let me tell you what shit went down today.
And it's draining. And honestly, that was my experience. And I was like, I send you love. When you grow, which I know you do, I love who you are. I love your heart.
Can't wait for the next evolution.
Exactly. I can't do this right now because I'm putting myself first. And I honestly didn't do that. I didn't learn to do that for a very long time in my life. And I've let some friends go that I actually, because I wasn't as smart as I am now, and I'm really not that smart yet, you know, we're all growing, but I'm smarter than I was. I put myself through a lot of crap trying to hang on to people that I loved so much.
Yeah.
And I was trying to drag them with me.
And you try to ignore those things, but you don't realize, and this is when we talk about niceness versus kindness.
Though, because I wasn't paying attention to that.
Sometimes the kindest thing, sometimes the biggest act of love that you can do is stepping away from that. And I'm super stoked about that. We went off on a diatribe. We're 35 minutes in.
Game.
Oh my God. Okay. Candace, miss you so much too. we'll see you at the end of 2021.
Right.
Val said, I am literally going through that with my best friend right now. Just got back with her ex for the 5th time this year. This year?
Well,
this is like a every 6 weeks thing. Those happen.
I think I know what friend she's talking about, and there's actually an episode. I think I need to do like a girls episode.
Okay. Val, you're getting an episode.
Something that we've talked about before, and I got to make it happen. We've been a little crazy the last few months, but it's a good talk.
Hold on a second. Megan's here. Pink's Addiction. What have I missed? I'm late to the party as usual. All good.
Hi, baby.
You're an OG.
We were just rehashing. And
It's same old shit, different day. It's the things that we are lucky to get to talk about.
We had a great long week. We've been visiting family. We've been doing work.
There's been a lot of love and a lot of learning that has happened in the past week here in Georgia, where we are now. We're getting ready to head up the East Coast of New York to work on some stuff up there. So you didn't miss too much, but luckily you can always check this out whenever. I'm really excited about this game because, Andrew's wrong.
I thought we played it, but we apparently did not.
I don't believe we did. Everybody said no.
This is a version of Heads Up, or it is Heads Up, but it's not the pop culture one. It's Acting It Out.
Okay, let's see if I cleaned my nails enough. There we go. It's called Act It Out. You can't really see because it's way too bright.
So it's like Heads Up charades.
What does that say? No.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
I clicked on something I wasn't supposed to. We're so good at technology that today you will see cameras dying, batteries dying, phones not working.
Proud of us. Like
we have learned so much.
And these people, P.S. that
have been here the whole time.
They've been here the whole time. These are our freaking die-hard part of love family. Like someday I hope to pass this on to the more evolved part of love people, like in years to come. But we will remember at a time when we did not know how to work the camera or the Instagram lives. Remember those?
Yeah. Oh God, the Instagram lives were the worst. I remember those.
Remember when we were trying that for a while? I don't know.
When we upgraded the internet at your parents' house, so that we could do these things, because everybody was like, "You're really fuzzy, and I can kind of hear you."
Oh my gosh, the videos in the hotel rooms. We're never gonna forget it. It's gonna be
our first video on a cell phone, no microphone, and us just sitting there talking before we had to go to half hour. We need to make some Part of Love merch. Yes, Val, I have ideas for this. I have ideas. We're gonna put it out soon.
You guys, though,
once we get the website up.
I know, right? Oh, and then our camera bag. The whole thing. We've had quite the summer. We've all had quite the summer. Wait, but what do we think? Do we want like mugs, or do we want like hats?
Are we talking about it now? I thought we was gonna play. Everybody's talking Part of Love merch. I love that.
Okay, later after, like DM me. What do we want? Like hat, t-shirt, like I don't know.
Everybody, yes.
Okay, no.
Yes, cocktail glasses. Thank you, Candace.
Ooh,
coffee mugs and cocktail glasses.
Like a cute martini coupe.
I think we might have to go with a rocks glass because we get the whole thing on it. Because Part of Love on a coupe is going to be like,
and then we can all cheers on Sunday night.
Oh my God, you guys!
Oh my God,
I do want a dad hat, like a dad hat and a hoodie. I'm just like, I'm a sucker for those things, but definitely cocktail glasses.
Okay. Everyone DM.
What? What'd you say?
I didn't want to say it. Okay.
All right, everybody. All right. So let's see how this game goes. Now, for those of you who, for whatever reason, have not seen one of our game nights before, when we're playing Heads Up, she's putting her hair up because she gets so sweaty and excited, really, and it's like a whole thing. I personally would turn my volume down if I was you, because she will scream as soon as she gets one of these right.
I get very excited.
All right, it's acted out. It's time to mine. So rhyme. Act out the action on the card for your teammate to guess. No talking. For an extra challenge, try not using any sound effects. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to throw this up on my head from back here so that you can see it. I'm going to pray that she doesn't cheat. She will try to see it before. Always do. And then
I apologize if I use sound effects. I always like don't mean to.
Yeah, cheat. she definitely will not play this game properly. All right, t-shirts, hats, so much more. See, I love this. Definitely cocktail glasses. We'll go with some. This is going to be great. It's going to happen soon. It's going to happen soon.
My stylish people, though, I'm thinking of the female paraphernalia. Like, what do we want?
Definitely a visor. Probably like a sun visor.
I like visor.
I know you do.
Because I like my pony to like pop out.
You guys, it's really funny. I'll post a picture on.
Just send us all the ideas.
Somebody will.
Okay.
Ready? All right. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
let's play.
All right. Play.
You going first? Or I'm going first, but you're going to
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Here we go. Place on for it. Can you read this? Get ready. Don't look. 3, 2, 1.
No, I look.
No, you don't look. Don't. Oh wait. No, you do look. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'll look down.
Okay.
Making a cake? What are you doing? Are you making a brick house? Are you a mason? What are you doing? You're building a house. Building cakes.
I'm gonna take a break.
You're building a pool?
Nope. I'm gonna take a
You're swimming.
break.
You're swimming.
Nope, I'm coming back to it.
It seems like you're swimming. A swim break? Smoke break. What is I don't understand what she's doing. Do you guys understand?
Think!
I am thinking.
Summer activities. I'm sorry, I'm cheating.
Summer activities. You didn't tell me there was like a thing. What is the? Oh wait, squat. What is this? Tennis? What are you doing? Are you at the club?
No, I'm a
The
little
Claire?
kid. I'm a little kid.
Oh, it's building a sandcastle.
Yes!
Ah! Wait, no, I did the
Sorry,
wrong
I
way.
cheated.
Okay, hold on. Did I do it wrong? Did I do it wrong?
No, you're perfect.
What? Is this a summer activity? Summer loving?
No,
Kissing?
it's just
Stroking.
what's the act when I first met you? Oh,
Sex.
It's over. Sex and summer loving. That's not. I did bad.
Falling in love. Why wouldn't you have pretended to fall?
Babe, because I was really acting it. I wasn't gonna do word by word.
This is stroking
You know
my
what?
face.
Now I know. I need to do first word. I need to do like the charades things.
Yes.
First word, falling. Second word, like heart.
That would have helped me. I would have nailed
I
that.
thought.
I would have nailed it. Told you to turn it down. All right. All right. Place on forehead.
I'm
Don't
already
look. Don't look.
stressed
Just
out.
look down.
Okay.
Look down.
Can they see it?
I don't know. Okay. Ready?
Ready. Straightening my hair.
Oh my God. Yes. Down.
Running.
You're so good at this.
Passing out.
Fainting.
Fainting.
But yes. All right. Ready?
Ready. Can they see you? Skating. Skiing.
How fast?
Quick. Figure skating.
Show them. Look down. No, don't.
Oh, I passed it.
That's fine. I got it. That's
called?
fine.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Show them.
Light bulb. Fixing a light bulb. Replacing a light bulb. Screwing in a light bulb. Something with a light bulb. Replacing a light bulb.
Yes, but find a different word for that.
Fixing a light bulb.
So close.
I'm so sorry. What is it?
So it's changing a light bulb.
Changing a light bulb. Well,
Oh, man.
That's very specific.
I'm not gonna lie, y'all. This table that we're sitting on was a little higher than I planned on when I did that fainting bit.
We're balancing on this like.
Oh yeah, you can't see. Here,
hotel
let's show them.
situation.
So this is how we do it in the hotel. This is just a table.
You know, but every hotel is unique and different. So on Tuesday morning, you guys, I believe that we will be driving back up. So we're stopping in
we're in the DC.
Maryland. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
Well, we don't know. It could be nice.
I'm gonna make sure at least there's a place for us to have a seat. But
yeah. She may be just sitting on my lap. We may be just sitting on the bed. I think that might be the best way to go. Coffee in bed.
It could be good.
I think that might be the way to go.
Good. You guys
All right.
bring your coffee. Noon.
Then we can give it to her because she said replacing, which was close. Thank you, Val.
Thanks, Val. At
Technically-
least someone on my side here.
I'm on your side. What are you doing?
Okay.
Whatever. All right, here we go.
Wow, my face looks a little
Beautiful.
crazy because I was sweating.
You always look crazy.
It's very okay. Thank you.
Scratching yourself.
What else? is it
Scratching an
called?
itch. Itching.
It's an itch. Yeah.
Pump. Breastfeeding.
But
Pumping,
what is it
pumping.
actually called though?
Breastfeeding. Pumping your
Feeding what?
feeding a baby.
Yes.
Okay. Great. Christine's like yelling at the screen.
Right.
So mad at me. I'm sorry, Chris.
Oh, look at the beautiful.
Gazing at the stars. You can't say look at the beautiful stars.
I can't do
Stargazing.
this without noise.
Stargazing.
Yes. I can't do this without noise, you guys.
Why don't we gaze at the beautiful stars? What is that?
What does the baby do? Ah! Ah!
Crying?
Terrible.
Crying? Having a temper tantrum. Tantrum.
But what's a better way?
Throwing a tantrum.
Yes!
Playing guitar? What?
When we're in Italy and they're like the old men are sometimes playing the
What was it? No, the time's out. Accordion? That's not what an accordion.
It comes out and then it comes in and then they're playing the piano, but it's out.
That's not how it works.
Yes, it comes out and then they're playing
But that's
the piano.
not what it looks like. It's a pull and a push over here, and then the playing of.
I don't fucking know.
That's not my fault. Gretchen, hey.
Hey, Gretch.
Oh.
How
Christine
are you guys,
yelling.
babes?
Ooh.
Yelling.
Well, ladies and gents.
I'm not experienced. How am I supposed to do this?
It wasn't you.
Oh.
She was yelling about the breastfeeding, the baby feeding.
Oh, yeah.
Feeding a baby.
Yeah, I mean.
Oh, how am I supposed to know?
I'm truly how am I supposed to know?
Have a sip.
Okay. I need this.
No.
I'm actually, I think you're a good describer.
Oh, that's
Usually.
very sweet. Usually. You hear that little shade she threw in there? This always makes my week. This makes me very happy. This makes our week too. We've looked so forward to this. All right, here we go.
Okay. Oh, is it my head?
It's on your head, yes.
Is it my head?
Don't look.
Are we ready?
All right.
Okay. Making a fire. Stoking a fire. Oh, blowtorch. Bonfire. Dumping coals into the fire. Putting a fire out.
Yes.
Really?
Yes. Head down.
Oh.
I'd like to thank the Academy.
The Emmys. The Tonys.
It's just the act of.
The Oscars. Accepting an award.
Yes. We just make our own rules here.
Okay.
All right.
Scratching a ticket, winning the lottery.
Yes.
What?
Oh my God.
Well, I mean,
The thing I never do.
floss your teeth.
Yeah. Oh, volcano would have been fun, but I skipped it.
Am I out of time?
Yeah, you're out of time.
Oh no.
We got to turn the sound on.
Oh, okay.
I was like, what's going on over here?
What's going on?
Okay, T, you usually know. Oh, thank you so much, dude. That's funny. I was getting ready to talk to you. Does anybody know how many points each of us have? Because I assume that she's winning because no matter how many points I have, she always wins.
T is usually a very good.
T's usually good at keeping
what's happening.
Score. We're gonna play one more round.
Oh, Mama, she's sleepy.
Oh,
She
Missy's
just woke
very,
up.
very
She's
sleepy.
sleepy.
Whew.
Okay.
All right, here we go. If somebody could score this next one for us. Here we go. You know you're going to
I can't do it with Missy. I know. I can't do it with Missy. Okay.
All right, here we go. Ready?
I'm ready. I'm nervous.
There's not enough room for us to both be sitting like
You guys, if you could
straddling this
see our
table.
Lower
thank
half.
you.
It's
Thank
very
you, T.
disturbing, actually.
Both Val and T. And just
Ooh.
winning, I believe. And just definitely winning this one.
Okay.
Well then. Oh, hey, excuse me. Stop.
I have to get
Ma'am.
close. Okay.
Ma'am.
Social distancing.
Social distance,
Okay.
please.
Okay.
So forehead. 2. Oh, wait, I can't look.
You can't look. Okay.
No, wrong. Wrong turn.
First
Wrong.
word?
Okay. Wrong count.
Sort of.
Wrong number.
Yes.
Yes.
Whee!
Oh my God. Seesaw.
Whee! Yes.
Rubbing lotion. It rubs lotion on the skin.
No.
Silence of the Lambs.
No.
Putting on
just
sunscreen.
the first
Putting on
one.
lotion.
Yes.
Lotion.
She rubs the lotion.
Hey. My points.
Oh.
Reading a newspaper.
Yes. Oh.
Shy. Being shy.
I mean,
Ashamed. You
I
were caught naked.
hate my hair.
What?
And I don't love you.
What?
And I hate doing part of love.
Negativity. Negative Nancy.
No, what am I doing?
Complainosaurus Rex.
No, what am I doing?
Bitching. I don't know.
I'm lying.
Oh, Oh.
I didn't know how else to do
Okay.
that.
That's nice.
Okay.
I was really worried. I was like,
I need to work on my.
That's mewing. That's pretty fucked up. I was like,
I know.
I don't love you.
That's why.
That's not cool, bro.
It wasn't negativity.
That's not okay.
It was a lie. We know it's a lie.
Yeah. Well,
Lying.
I like that. You know what makes me very happy?
What?
That you saw lying and the first thing you did was say, I don't love you. Like, that's a very cute thing.
But you know that's a lie.
I do. But
I was like, well, how else can I like quickly be like, that's a lie?
It's not bad. I'm
That's
a
good,
lucky guy. That's not a bad fucking trip, baby bear.
You guys.
No, right here on the lips. Come on.
Okay. Who's gonna pay for my modeling classes so I don't keep doing this on Part of Love?
I think we should all do. You know what? They played a great clip of John Raitt today, and guess what? He sang that B flat like this.
He did, didn't he? He
just lined everything up and was like,
oh. Yeah, and I said, hi, Bella. I'm just kidding.
I'm making dinner and playing COD? Oh, Call of Duty. I was like, you're playing with a fish? Okay, you guys are the best. Here we go. Andrew's still winning, apparently.
Oh,
place on forehead.
Okay.
They're just being kind.
They're being kind. 2, 3.
Oh, fuck. Skip it.
Really?
Yeah. Skip it slowly. Thank you. Oh, okay. Great. These are all very long to do. Okay, so.
Do they know what it is?
Hold on. Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Driving. Replacing a tire.
Yes.
You're really good at this. Sorry. Burping.
Yes.
Puppeteer. Laughing.
What's the other word for it? For a puppeteer?
Puppeteer.
But with a V. It rhymes with ventriloquist.
A ventriloquist?
Yeah, there we
go. Clock.
Yes.
Whoa. Cool. Shot. Shooting.
Shooting a what?
Oh, a rifle.
Well, a gun, but yes.
A gun. Raindrops are falling on my tongue.
So close. Snowflakes.
Snowflakes.
That would have been great.
Oh, and it died. It's over.
And then it's over. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
I thought you did that, and I knew it.
I was like, yeah, I knew. Snowflakes are falling on my tongue. No, it's tongue.
I know it's tongue, but that's why I knew you so well, because I knew I knew that reference.
See, Colt, she might win the game, but you're the real winner because of your amazing wife,
Val. You're a cheese
Valerie
and I
Lerma.
love you.
Come on now.
She's the best.
You're also right. Thank you, T.
Thank you.
At the end of the day, the real winner here is me, no matter what, because I've got a very special lady, and we have all of you. Thank you guys for being here tonight. This was fucking awesome. Candace, if you're still here, miss you so much and cannot wait to see you again. We love you guys.
Again, this is all because of you. So thanks for being here.
As we always hopefully reiterate to you.
And thanks for being here through this crazy time. I know we've been like not as active on social. I know. Like some days I'm like, what are we going to post for our babes, our people? Like, what are we going to do? And I'm like, I know they love us through this. I know it's a crazy time. Next month, we'll do our best, but we love you. And this has all happened because of you. So thank you.
Thank you 100%. Excuse me. We have some cool stuff coming up. We cannot wait to share that with you. But for right now, let's hold up our glasses, everybody, and let's repeat after me. To another beautiful day.
To another beautiful day.
One day at a time.
One day at a time.
Cheers. Cheers.
What a smoosh. I love you.
Right?
I got a shower. I've been teaching dance all day.
Yeah, it's been pretty funny. She smells terrible. Looks beautiful. Smells terrible. It's awesome.
We love you guys. We'll see you Tuesday at 12. Get your coffee.
Delani,
or your cocktail.
Mayor, good luck with your SAT prep. Everybody give Delani some love about the SATs. I don't know when you're taking them, but do it to it. Still here, miss you guys. Oodles, stuff is tough, but it's good to know there's part of love and soul food. Oh, Candace, thank you so much. Love you. You were around for the first episodes, and you've seen episodes that aren't even posted. So there's that. Okay. We'll talk to you guys later. Thanks so much to the Thai clan. Love you guys. We'll see you soon. Mom, be over in a little bit. Order that pizza. Bye, y'all.